So I'm here with Yosef and with Ishai, who are the two shochatim, the two ritual slaughterers for the Jewish community in Armenia and in El Salvador. And today they are preparing to slaughter the chickens for the community, which will hopefully last the community for about 2-3 weeks in terms of the supply of chicken. It's a very important job here. And they are now preparing their knives because it's super important to make sure that the knives are completely sharp. If there's any nicks or anything that will get in the way of a smooth slaughter, it renders the chicken not kosher. So it is extremely important that the knives be extremely sharp. Hopefully I don't pass out when I watch them. So Ishai and Yosef were just telling me how do you know that the knife is ready, that it's sharp enough? Basically, what they do is they take their fingernail and they run it across the edge of the knife. And if it basically makes its way across the entire length of the knife without kind of stopping because of any like nicks or rough parts, that means it's ready. It's called chalak chalak. Esa tiene dos. ¿Cuál es la primera? So they have 3 different whetstones that they use to sharpen the knives. One, it has 2 sides. One side of the 2-sided one. ¿Cuál es la primera? So that's the roughest one, then there's a finer one, then this is the next finer one, and this is the finest one. And that is like the last step in getting the knife completely sharp. So they're covering the ground now. Ishai is covering the ground now with sawdust, essentially because there's this halakhic obligation to cover the blood with ground, with dirt. And so when the blood kind of falls through these funnels, once they slaughter the chickens, they then need to use the sawdust to cover the blood, which is a very important part of the halachic slaughtering process.